I'm here on Film Companion to introduce to you a film that I really love. My name is Sujoy Ghosh. I'm a filmmaker, and the film that I would really like to introduce to you is a film called Aranyer Din Ratri by Satyajit Ray. It was made in black and white. It's a story about man and nature. It's a story about four friends who break out of the daily office life, the daily routines, the daily rules and regulations they have to follow. So they just go out to forests to be one with the nature, to break some rules, to experience life in their own way. So they go to Daltonganj and they embark upon a nice little bungalow which says you cannot enter because you need permission. So that's the first rule they decide to break. So they go into this bungalow and they stay there, and it's their life in that bungalow for the next 2 days. When I first saw this movie, long back, I don't know when, I was probably in school, I didn't understand anything. मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं है. I just saw one black and white film. I saw these four friends. There were some nice incidents in it, and there was this very favorite actor of mine called Sujoy Ghosh in the film, who was very funny. The way he spoke English, the way he had these little one lines which was very funny. तो वो बहुत मज़ा आया. So that's what I really enjoyed. And then I later realized this film had many other great stalwarts like Soumitra Chatterjee, Sharmila Tagore, a very eminent Bengali character actor called Pahari Shannal, Kabiri Boshu, Shomit Bhanjo, and incidentally Simi Garewal, whom you'll never recognize in the film. She plays a tribal lady, and I challenge you to recognize her. And trust me, every time I saw the film, I saw something new. I saw another interpretation which I can apply to the film, and it kept differing. Sometimes it was a love story, sometimes it was a story filled with angst, sometimes it was a message towards society, sometimes it was just another enjoyable buddy film. And I think that's what a classic is all about. Every time I make a film, I go back to Aranyer Din Ratri to learn, learn the way Satyajit Ray has taught us to talk about things, by not talking about things. How do you say something without even saying about it? So there's this excellent game that they play in the film, which has been etched in my memory. I can still tell you the names of those. I have seen that game so many times. This is a memory game they play where, 6 of them sit around in a circle, and each has to say a name, and the other one has to repeat whatever name they heard. And there's this strong contest between Soumitra Chatterjee and Sharmila Tagore, who have probably equally good memory, but obviously Tagore being the stronger of the lot. And she succumbs, she just lets him win. You can almost feel it, it's man with nature, ekdam ek saath, it's almost like you go and you marry the nature and stay happily ever after. So that's it. I don't know if I made some sense talking about all this. You were very kind and patient enough to hear me out. Thank you for that. You'll probably regret it. But do see the film and you won't. I promise you that. Whatever boredom, pain that I've caused in this whole speech, you will be totally erased of it if you see the film. It's a brilliant film. I urge you to see it, and if you like it, please show it to others. Let it spread, and thank you. Hello, subscribe to Film Companion. Hit this button below to get your daily movie fix. I do.